Okay, this is the second part of the question number 2 video. So what we need to do here is to put the mathematical model into Excel. So I already completed the whole model in Excel. So the first part is the parameters. We need to put all the parameters in here. So basically what I did is to put this table and the resource availability here. So product 1 through 6, we have the net present value, we have the cost, and we have the total budget here. And the next section is about the model. And first of all, we need to define our decision variables. So for each project x1, x2 through x6, we have those decision variables. So 0 means project 1 is not undertaken or not chosen. If it's 1, that means project 1 is chosen. You don't have to give specific values here, but you have to highlight those cells to know, okay, those are the places where you put the decision variables. Then let's put our objective function. So basically what we did is to use the net profit value times the decision variable, net present value times decision variables, and so on and so forth. Okay. After we have the objective function, let's put all the constraints here. So here, I only put some of the constraints here. So one is the cost or the resource constraint. So the actual spend cost versus the availability, so the budget. And then I put the I think that's going to be the first constraint here. So at least two projects have to be selected from those 4 projects. So other constraints are relatively easy, so I didn't put it here. So I will I put the constraints in the solver. So if we look at the solver, first one we have to select our the objective function. So we want to maximize that, and we select our decision variables. And then we have to make sure in our constraints we have to make sure those variables are binary variables. Okay, so you choose this bin, so that means binary variable. And the second constraint is to make sure the cost constraint is satisfied. And the next one is about the second constraint. At least 2 of them have to be selected. And the next one is to make sure let me click on that. So project 3 and project 5, so they have to be both selected, or neither of them will be selected. And the next one is we have to make sure we satisfy those 2 constraints: x4 less than or equal to x1, and x4 less than or equal to x3. So I put all the constraints here. We solve it using simplex linear programming algorithm.